Like, you me up one day when you came through, like, I just got Wyclef on the song.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, what? This fool got a hook from Wyclef?
That was crazy. That was wild. That was a wiggle right there. My boy in Germany, John from Jam FM, John Boy, he was like a fan of my shit. He was like, when people come through the station in Germany, he have them like do shouts, but Wyclef sang a hook. Like, you know, burn up, whatever he said. And I was like,
Yeah, I think he was singing about the Kush Man, if I
he
remember.
was, huh? I gotta find all that shit. That was crazy, dude. I was having my time. I was wiggling, man. I was wiggling hard. You know?
were moving. And this is also when I'm like, before your albums with him, you like had Be Real on tracks.
Mm-hmm.
I remember you were like, oh, I can't wait to hook up Be Real and Be Legit. That would be the illest ever. And
yeah.
you were running some plays, man.
I was good at trying to think big.
Yeah, you were very, again, like you were being a little humble of saying it just fell into place, but you were very strategic.
Yeah.
I could say that now.
Strategy is everything when you're trying to do something, right? Like, it's just, you gotta go crazy. That's it.
And even the German connection, I remember you were like, oh, I'm going to do a whole album just about Europe.
Burn Bigelow, the European Gigolo.
Yeah. Never came out, right?
Nah, never came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you were thinking in that direction.
Yeah. I recorded, too. I don't know why it never came out. I did the cover and everything, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is when, so the Kush is opening these doors for you. You're kind of also like the weed man to the stars, basically. Like at this point, like anybody coming into the Bay was like, let me call Berner and he'll have it.
Back when I had patience to do all that. Now I'd be like, yeah, fuck you. I'm chilling at the house with my kids right now.
Yeah.
Back in the days, I used to be on it. If someone's in town, they come see me for sure.
Yeah.
I have some shit they definitely want.
Right.
Yeah.
And then following the Kush is when Cherry Pie was introduced.
Yes.
That was another wave of like, see again, I'm just on the sidelines having.
That was like a viral wave right there.
I'm having secondhand access to this shit. Like, oh, we got the Cherry.
The Cherry was big because like everyone from the East Coast came out, like Mass Pack Miles and Shy's Bubs and Big Crit and then the Wiz Khalifa's and the Currencies. Like, all these people came out here and like they were able to see this shit and touch this shit and smoke this shit, and I documented it all.
Right.
And that shit was like the first, like, I like to call Cherry Pie like the first like real strain out the Bay. In the sense that, like, I had it, I was the face behind it, I was able to put it in real people's hands, and that shit started booming.
So where was the origins of the Cherry Pie?
Sunset.
Okay.
Sunset.
So that's what we were talking about.
Come on.
Yeah. Interesting. Because I feel like even the Cherry Pie was like a step above Kush. It was also like by the time.
It was so unique.
By the time like Cherry Pie came out, I was like, oh, you got Kush, huh? That's cool. I got Cherry.
Yeah. Then when the Cherry got kind of played out, I got Cook. And when I got Cook, got played out, I got fucking Sherbet. When Sherbet got played out, I got Gelato. Is an evolution of menu, right? That's how I have to do it.
Yeah, so then that's again, like I'm setting this foundation because from what I remember seeing, it was Kush, Cherry Pie, then the cookies, the Girl Scout cookies. It wasn't even just cookies, it was Girl Scout cookies. It wasn't cookies like a mix of cherry pie and
nah, people think it is. It's a strain called F1. That's not F1 Durban. It's called Durban. F1. It's not really Durban though. It's called F1, and then that was with OG.
Okay, F1 and OG cross.
Yep.
Okay, so you're also meeting the people that are creating these genetics through the Hemp Center.
Yep, through Hemp Center and through other friends.
So this is where shit gets really interesting. Because today, there's so many celebrities, not even just rappers, that are like, I have a strain, come smoke, Steve Urkel Purple or whatever. With shout out to Steve Urkel, But you were essentially the first person, a public figure, to brand marijuana.
I like to say like we're the first brand and the first face behind like a brand, like
that's what I mean.
Yeah,
like a personal brand. That is associated with these strains that are selling like crazy on the streets.
Yep. And
you're increasing that by marketing them through your music and the other stuff.
We're able to have the music, the clothing, and the weed all together, pushing each other. It's pretty wild, and the internet as well. That's when internet was like brand new.
Early MySpace, going to MySpace, going into
MySpace,
Twitter,
YouTube, Warstar Hip Hop was on fire. Like it was just the right time.
Yeah. So this is also, I noticed too when I had Shemp on the podcast. I didn't trip that like, oh, you've been using Shemp since literally the first album.
Yep.
And Shemp was also like at that time too. If you wanted a hot album cover,
Had to go to him.
Go see Shemp.
And he was very difficult to get a hold of.
Still is.
Yes.
Shout out to Shemp.
Yeah. I'm glad he works with us now. Like, he's full time.
Yeah.
With us.
He's working with
He's the best, dude. Like, you can't get any better than that guy. He also designed the Cookies logo.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. The letterhead, and the C cookie was Al Fresco.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so what I'm getting to is like, I again, when I said earlier, I didn't really understand the whole thing, but you're developing like a package, essentially, like a formula, really. So Shemp's doing the album covers. On production, you mentioned you got Dunn, Stingy, Genesee, Cosmo,
Max Perry.
Yeah, that's Jen's brother.
Yeah.
Yep. Shout out to Max. So basically, you have a team of producers.
Yep.
You have graphic guy.
Yep.
Who was the video? The Razor. You were working with the Razor a lot.
Razor at the time. Yep. David Camarena, and then now mostly like Yoshi, Fareed, and Chowder.
So you had like a whole. This is like, and then you would fucking have the craziest features. And not just the craziest features, like the craziest like combination of features, like Nicotina and Killate on a track.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, crazy shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I had a song recently that was like Rick Ross, Nas, Jadakiss, and myself on the same song. It was fucking wild shit.
Yeah. So you're still the formula is kind of still to this day.
Yeah. The game plan for me is always like do some shit that other people can't do, package that shit amazing, and fucking put it out there. That's my whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Recognize where you got the game. We got our own style, got our own slang. Northern California is a West Coast thing. This is the history of the Bay. Recognize where you got the game. We got our own style, got our own slang. Northern California is a West Coast thing. This is the history of the Bay.